Hi, I'm Rabbi Miriam Champ,
And I am John Bunyan.
and John and Miriam are friends. And something that has just been really nice between the two of us recently is that we've been doing this thing, which is that I give a sermon and then John has been responding almost immediately by the end of Shabbat with a poem as a response. And why have you been doing that, John?
Well, because I've always been a writer, and lately I've been interested in poetry because it's something I've never really done much of before. But your sermons have kind of given me an inspiration, and I just thought that poetry was a good way to respond to them and carry out those thoughts.
Absolutely. And I find that there's something particularly beautiful about being able to create art in the world, whether that is the spoken word, just in sermon or poetry or a piece of art, and then have your friend respond to you with their own version of that, and just heightens the whole communication process. So we thought we would just give you an example of it today, and if you like it, we'll keep sharing it out with you. And if you have art that you do in the same kind of way, then bring it in, and we want to know more. So last week I talked about a couple of different things, but I really focused on how we talk a lot about Abraham and Sarah as our ancestors, being the ancestors of the Jewish people, and we know a lot about their marriage. And then after Sarah dies, there's 3 sentences total about Keturah, who is the second wife of Abraham that he marries after Sarah. And there's lots of different versions of who Keturah might have been, but they just list that she gave birth to 6 sons, and those 6 sons are considered the children that are going on to birth the Arab nations. And so my reading of that was that that those set of children who we don't know about from our Torah, but we do know in the Quran, that there's that maybe there was 2 blessings given by God. One is the birth of the Jewish people, one is of the Islamic people, and it continues on and onward that we are all part of the same blessing in a different covenantal culture.
Yeah, and that inspired me because I've often thought about the fact that there was 2, Isaac and Ishmael, and God made his covenant with Isaac, but there was also a blessing for Ishmael to get a great nation too. And so this is what I took from that. And God promised Abraham his descendants would be numerous as the stars in the sky, as the sands of the shore, with Isaac as a covenant, with Ishmael as a blessing for great nations. The stars in the sky look down upon the sand. The sand faces back unmoved, showing its strength as it holds the sea. It seems that in the distance behind and the distance ahead, they are joined in a single origin, a single destiny, one not existing without the other. And yet, reunion is an illusion on the horizon.
Thanks, John. Thank you for joining us, and we'll keep doing it.
Thank you.